Back to showing your butt again, aren't you? Yep, that's what you always do. You show your butt. That's what you're best at. I'm always up for a good turnout. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? We lost Bite early on here, but he'll probably be back. He's just kind of lurking down here, so perhaps he'll join us again. Till then, you just have to look at this ugly mug. Yeah, I was getting a little fuzzy. Time to do something. See, that's the advantage. You let the hair grow really, really long, and then when you cut it, you lose a lot of weight. And you don't have to dye it. It's funny. I walked into the barber. He said, "Yeah, want me to make you look less like a hippie?" I said, "Yep, that's pretty much it." It's too hot to have long hair this time of year, anyway. I always try and make it one of those live streams. My understanding is Rhonda is going to show up a little late today, so you guys are going to have to pick up the slack for a while. She usually carries about 80% of the conversation. Yeah, I remember. Well, I've heard people talking about the lake for a while. Like I said, it's been a really hot summer. I guess it's not really terribly unexpected because we had a really weird winter too. So maybe we'll get some more rain later on in the year. But they've been talking about how low the water level is on the lake, and I decided to just had to go out and check it out for myself. Yeah, Rhonda told me that the girls have requested that the bats be hung over their bed. So I have inspired their nightmares a little bit. Well, the day they arrived, Rhonda sent me a message and saying that the girls are running around the house playing with the bats. So I told her, yeah, that's just a courtesy of the Escaping the Mouse channel. We're going to make them sleep well tonight. I guess that's true. I guess that's what uncles are for. My sister refers to me as the funkle. So whatever. Yeah, there's burn bans here too. In fact, they canceled the 4th of July this year. You know, we we can buy what would be considered illegal fireworks in other states, and they sell them here legally, and you can buy them up to I think 10 days before 4th of July and 10 days before New Year's, and they didn't even they closed the fireworks factories this year, or the fireworks places. You couldn't buy fireworks this year because of the ban. Yeah, I've been in Florida about this time of year. I went there on a business trip a number of years ago, and yeah, it's hot and humid there. It's hot and humid here too, but I don't think it doesn't quite get to where Florida is. Might need an extra glass. I'm way ahead of you. Hey, it's the other Breck, and Eric's here too. Hey, Eric, buddy. Hi, Connie. 112 in Oklahoma City. That's insane. Yeah, it's been 100 plus for the last month or so. It's just, and I mean, I'm looking at the weather right now for the next two weeks, and it doesn't dip below 101. So yeah, this is going to be a summer for the record books. On a positive note, the pool has never been warmer. It's like getting into a sauna at night or a hot tub. It for sure feels better to be outside when you're in the pool. Morning, John. I think we're supposed to get like 104 today. So it's going to be another good day to stay inside. I don't know how cold it can get. I know well what the coldest it can get, but we've had last summer or last winter we had a cold streak that blew through here, and it was below freezing for like in the 20s for like more than a week. It snowed. We got several inches of snow, and the roads were all iced over, and it was really cold. Eric always seems to be the king of finding bargains on things. You get a new carpet for his room. Yeah, that's sort of what I've been thinking about doing too, in terms of mowing. Is I really just got to get out there and do it early in the morning. Do it while it's only 80 out. Because you get out there when it's 100 and it's miserable. Yeah, I was seeing something. Somebody posted in Facebook that there was a summer. I think they were 78 or 79, where they literally listed every day and told what the temperature was. And I guess it was like this. It was like every day was over 100. I mean, it's usually hot here in the summer, but it usually is mid 90s. It rarely gets above 100. At least not the times. Um, not at least not the times I've been. Not the short time that I've been here. Hi, Rhonda. Knew you'd be in eventually. I got your post. Still too early to tell about the peppers, but we're gonna, keep trying. Like I said, they'll either make it or they won't, and it's out of my hands at this point. Oh, you were working this morning. Oh yeah, sorry, Laura Lee, I didn't comment on that. Yeah, her mom's out of the hospital. That's good. Girls say hi. Okay, yeah. Nana says hi, Charlotte and Logan. She sends her love. Oh, your hubby had the live stream on, but he has an eye infection, so he couldn't see. Oh, that's no good. Hope you feel better. Oh, come on. I turned Norton off. So you can't even turn it off anymore. Honestly, I wasn't out at the lake that long. I definitely made it a point to try and keep cool. The areas I went were, probably 10 or 15 minutes apart. So I definitely was on in the air conditioning as much as possible. And I drank a lot of water when I got back. I hopped into the pool too, so that helped a lot. All right, hubby made sure the video was on so the girls could watch. That's good. I'm glad you were watching, Charlotte and Logan. It's fun when you show up every week. The girls now have the bats tied over their bed. Logan flicks it with her feet. Awesome. Yeah, I did everything with my feet when I was that age too. I still would, except my feet are too big now. Where are the cats? Bite is just chilling at the end of the hall there. He was here a little bit at the beginning of the video. Nibble's in her room. We haven't seen her yet. She's becoming a little bit more shy, so she doesn't pop up as much. Can't miss Echo Brad. I appreciate that. I can't miss my nieces either. My niece Charlotte and niece Logan. She can pick up things with her toes. Awesome. Keep that one up. The boys will love that. Don't forget that one. Yeah. Logan's cat. See if we can get Logan's cat to come visit here. Or at least everyone else's cat. And dogs and skinny pigs and whatever else, huh? See, that worked a little bit. You're not being a very good host by. Oh, well. If he decides to join us, he decides to join us. Yeah, I made him move about 6 feet. That's about it. Hi, Tracy. How you doing? That's awesome. Yeah, see, that's an issue that's starting to creep up with bite and this thing too. This thing doesn't have as big of a mouth as they often do, so bite can't get his head in there. It's getting to the point where the treat levels are almost low enough that you can't reach anything anymore. So that's going to be funny too. Your dog ate all of them, got the head stuck in the jar. That's dogs for you. But cats will do that too, because Bite will probably stick his head in the jar too. I'll have to cut him up, cut it out of him, cut it off. Oh, you had a great thunderstorm. I wish we'd have a good one. This is usually our rain season, but they're just it hasn't come through very much. We had like a little storm that blew through here a few days ago, but it didn't it didn't drop any rain. It was supposed to, but I guess it missed my house entirely. But it knocked a big branch out of one of the trees. Morning, Gene. I'm glad somebody else is adopting the West, Texas thing. Oh, I'm sorry your brother passed away, Joey. That's sad. Yeah, well, considering how big that lake is, that is an enormous amount of water to have evaporated. And it's probably a combination of evaporation, soaking into the ground, and the fact that it just isn't being replenished because we aren't getting any rain. My mom's good. My niece just left. My niece was visiting my mom and my sister for her birthday, and she went back home. And I guess they're saying now that's going to be, they probably won't see her until December because she's gone back to school. But my mom's doing good. She says it's been hot there, but not as hot as it is here. So they're just staying inside a lot, but they're having a good time. They say my mom says hi to everyone. Oh, that's a drag. Losing two family members that quickly, that close to each other. Eric's playing with kitties. That's awesome. Hmm. Yeah, that's true, Joey. You do have family here. Rhonda's right. Both of them had long-term health conditions. That's a drag. I can't imagine losing two family members that close to each other. The toxic twins ate one of your plants. Nice. You gonna come up and visit, or are you just gonna sit there and meow and wag your tail? It's funny, he's meowing at me. His tail's like jittering like this. Meow, meow. Hi, Spike. Long time. Yeah, my mom watches the live stream, so she'll see that. Look good today. Well, it's a short week at work, so, and I'm on my weekend now, so downside is it's a short weekend, so it's funny. When I was working at Disney, I was working 6 days a week. I got 1 day off a week, and now I have 3 day weekends, a minimum every week, and I mourn the fact that it's a short weekend. It's funny how that works. But I really needed the long weekends before because I'd only get 5 or 6 hours a day, and so you got to have 6 working days to even get close to the kind of money you need. And even then, I couldn't keep up with it. That was ultimately why I had to leave California. It was too expensive to work, and I couldn't find a job that would pay enough. I found one now. Yeah, bite staring at the treat jar. Ain't that the truth? You know what's in there, don't you? Just leave the lid open here, and like I said, see, you can't get his head in there very well anymore. And so the more he eats, the more the harder it's going to be to get things, and he's not going to be able to get it for long, or he'll get his head stuck in there, which would actually be kind of funny. Yeah, yeah, I needed the haircut. I was getting a little fuzzy. I think Charlotte and Logan mentioned a couple weeks ago that I need a haircut. So you got to please your fans. Yeah, the okay, that's enough fat. So you'll eat the whole jar if I let you, won't you? The main thing I think that inspired me to paint the rest of the house is I couldn't stand the colors that were in here, but the color that's in the master bathroom really isn't that bad. And I can kind of live with that if I have to. So it isn't bugging me yet to the point where I say, oh man, I got to really paint this. We may still do it this summer, but at this point, there's no plans for that. Yeah, I don't want to have to interrupt the live stream though, because we got to take Bite to the vet because it got his head stuck in the kitty treat jar. I mean, that would be funny, but still, it's too hot to go out. Just to go to the vet today. Plus the fact that it's Sunday, so I'd end up having to go to the emergency vet. Regular vets are closed on Sunday. So he probably either have to go to the emergency vet or just stick with his head in the jar for the next 24 hours. You gotta look like Dale Jr. I don't know. I hope so. I guess if that's a good thing, I don't know. Bite is always going for it. Is there anything I miss about California? Not really a whole lot. I mean, I miss my friends and stuff like that. Um, Actually, it's Beth's birthday today, so it'd be kind of fun to be visiting her. But I guess she's well, no, I guess she's back now. She recently went on a cruise to Alaska, I think, and but I think she's back. Been back for a couple of days. She's been posting a bunch of pictures of it. Yeah, it was kind of the same way here, Rondi. If you remember, this house was gray. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, realtors love the color gray in a house. And because they asked me to paint my house gray too, and it's like, it looks like a prison cell. Why would anyone want to live here? It's like living in a cave. But I guess they think it looks modern. I don't know. I like brighter colors. And it's funny too. If you remember those early videos, I knew I had to paint the house because I knew I had some weird paint things that I'd done in the house. Some weird paint colors and stuff like that. And so I repainted the house already, in anticipation of painting of selling it. And then the realtor came in and says, "No, you got to paint it again." Your bedroom was orange and black. That's good for Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's people that are inspired by, more likely to buy a house if they like the colors in it or something like that. But you know what? I know if I knew when I was moving into this house that I didn't care what was on the wall because I was gonna make it my own anyway. Nobody was gonna sell the house that was painted like this. I had to turn this into what I wanted. But yeah, I am not into the gray. I couldn't get that out of here fast enough. And the bedrooms, all the bedrooms were kind of an ugly color. I wasn't into the pink in the front bedroom. I wasn't into the. I don't remember what was in the other one. I was I painted the cat room before I even moved into the house, so I don't remember what the color was. I'll have to go back and look at that video to see what was in there because I don't remember what the color was there. Your brother's birthday is on the 27th. Happy birthday, Burke. Oh yeah, my parents did the same thing in my room. When I was a kid, I always liked blues, so I always had the room painted blue, and still do. Wasn't it a light green? It's a bright green right now. I don't remember what it was. Like I said, that was right when I moved into the house, so or even before I moved in, because I had that room painted before anything was even in the house. Oh, your MacBook is back ordered now. Oh man, that's a drag. I'll have to go back and look at the video and see what it was. Because I know it was, the like I said, the front bedroom was their girls' room, and the back bedroom where the cats are now, that was the boys' room. Like I said, I don't remember what color it was. Yeah, that is true. White is kind of a universal color; just about anything goes with it. It also brightens up the room a lot. I gotta sit up straight here. I slouch a little too much when I'm on the couch, and that's not so good with the back. That's a great contrast. Princess curtains and bats. That's funny. You try for girly stuff. Hey, let them be who they want to be. I guess I can't deny that princesses and bats are a great combination. Your purple curtains. My mom would like you, I think. My mom likes purple. That's one of her colors too. You have tomboys. Hey, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Meow. You coming back? You want more kitty treats now, don't you? I always wonder if you guys can hear him in the background. And now he's over here. Hey, Jeff's here. How's it going, Jeff? You got anything to say to Jeff, Bite? No? You're a horrible host. You know that? You are. You don't talk to any of your fans. You just sit there and meow. The cats can hear him. Oh, I just grabbed him. He tried to walk underneath me here. We haven't had a request for a belly rub yet, but that's okay. Belly rub time. Okay, that's enough. Just got home from church. Typical Sunday. Heading to lunch. Now he's going to go snuggle with the brush here. So you really ought to do this before I brought belly rub you. Then I won't have hair flying all over the place. I'm not even letting you see what's going on here. See a very self-satisfied bite here. Yeah. See, that just makes the fur fly more. Yikes. Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of boats out on the lake, but it was a weekday, so I mean, Yeah, that might be a factor in all that. I would guess that there are still some boat ramps that probably go far enough into the water that you can use them. But yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't remember seeing any boats out on the water. Oh, Cajun food, that sounds good. I like Cajun food. No, it's not Cajun food if it isn't spicy, then Jeff. It's got to be spicy. You got to be breathing fire after eating Cajun food. Oh, Gene's checking out. Good to see you, Gene. Oh yeah, Bite loves the brush. Logan doesn't like water. Okay, well, I like the water. Excuse you. Just had a sneeze there. The sneeze heard round the world. All right, we lost Jeff. He's going to have something to eat. Have I eaten at Razoo's? No, I never heard of that. You staring at yourself on the camera? I think everybody heard that sneeze. Oh, Logan, you got to get used to being in the water. It's fun. I like being in the water. Logan just doesn't want to go in the water. Probably too much like a bath, right? Having a slouch to talk to the camera here. Just being difficult. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Bite loves the brush. When I'm not brushing him with it, he's like rubbing his face against it. I've said this before. I bet you if this thing were out all the time, he'd he'd rub his face bloody with it. Yeah, I know. I we never had a pool when I was a kid, so going into a swimming pool, that was always a treat. Yeah, my mom and dad got us gave us swimming lessons when we were kids. The problem is the swimming lessons were like 8 in the morning, and so the water was always freezing cold. It was always cold out when you get there, and it's like so you didn't want to go. And I don't know. I would have preferred, I think, the swimming lessons if they were 4 in the afternoon when it was nice and warm out. But I don't know. That's how they did it. She says no and says I don't want to talk about it. That's funny. Where did she learn that? Yeah, I think it was probably a little older than that, a little older than 3 or 4. It was probably when I was 7 or 8. Oh, your dad, huh? Okay. Not you. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, no, not you. Definitely not you. The son just pulled in a muskie. All right. Been too hot for that? Get all the kids in lessons at 6. I guess kids are naturally able to swim. So, yeah, I guess, get them to the point where they can at least, know how to tread water and get used to it and not be afraid of it. Your son fell asleep in his life jacket. That's awesome. Like made me laugh lately. Kind of things. I mean, they do goofy things. Usually the things that make me laugh the most about them is when they do something that just proves how uncoordinated or clumsy they are. Usually when they try and make a jump for something and miss, or that could be really funny. Or when they do something that surprises them. Yeah, I'll probably go in the pool today too. It's a nice day for the pool.